table. How to use the table? How to use the table? So better to use a separate kind of file. This one, I'm going to close this one. Okay. I'm going to close this example one. I'm going to creating a separate notepad. Separate notepad I'm going to using. So here this file first before going to writing only, I'm going to save this one. This is the way habituate. Okay. Where I need to save this one new HTML level. I'm going to providing what? Example2.html. So extension must be HTML. That the reason all files I'm going to choosing and save it. So it is good to save this one. What is the first line? What is the first line we are going to using? Is it mandatory? No. Even it is not at all using also, it is working fine. But we are going to using HTML5 version, right? That is the purpose we are going to using what? Explanatory symbol, doc type HTML. This is indicating you are using HTML5 version. Sir, is mandatory. If I'm not using, it is working fine. Yes, Baba, it is working fine. That is HTML4. HTML opening and closing the HTML. This HTML level header section I need to provide head, opening and closing the head. This header section level I'm going to providing what? Title I'm going to providing. This title I'm going to say table. I'm going to say table application, like that. I'm going to providing title. Okay. Next I need to provide what? Body part. Body opening and closing the body. This body level center tag I'm using. What is the purpose? I need to align the information to the center. Heading. So that is the purpose center tag I'm using. But latest version HTML5 level people are not using this one. Even if you are going to using this one, it is working fine. But it is not recommended. What are the alternatives and all? We are going to see HTML5 tags level. Okay. 5 version tags level. Right now I'm using center purpose H1 table example. Table example, like that one heading I'm going to provide it. After this, what happens? See, if I'm going to provide it like this, I need to open that browser, right? So I don't want this one. I need to go to my workspace. This is example 2. This is the way we are getting. Now here I need to provide here, instead of table example, I need to provide the student registration. Heading is student registration I need to provide, so that we can able to understand table as well as input tag also how to use. So here underline is also required. So that the reason I'm going to providing underline opening and closing the underline. So opening and closing the underline. Okay. Next, within that, I need to provide what? Student registration form. Okay. This is the heading. After that, save this one and go to the browser. Go to the browser and refresh this one. See, this is the way we are getting. Okay. Now I'm going to see as well as test what are the tags I'm going to writing that one and a browser also, so that at a time we can able to see code as well as output also. Okay, right. Now we are going to focusing table. How to create the table? I need to provide the table. This table opening and closing the tag. This table level, I need to create one row. Row how to represent tr. Actually, table level head to table body is there. We are not using in this particular point of time. Why? Because I need to see only 2 columns. One column level label, one column level input box I want to see. That is the reason I'm using here only row. We are going to see table heading and body also later. So this is the row, one row. One row level I'm going to providing TD tag, and I'm going to providing here student ID. Close this TD tag. What happens? See, If I'm going to refresh this one, we can able to see like this. But I want to see in the center, this table I want to see in the center. So that is the cases level attribute we are using. What is the attribute? Align equal to center. See what happened? We can get the center. But this table borderlines also I want to see that one. So that is the purpose. Border. I'm going to provide the size is 3. If I'm going to providing like this, you can get like this. Okay. Now we are going to providing another kind of column. TD means one column table definition. Okay. One more column. Here I need to provide what? Input type equal to, I need to provide the test kind of data. What kind of information? That one? Student ID information, and close the TD tag. Close the TD tag. What happened? If I'm going to providing, we can get like this. You can able to pass the number. Now I need to move to the next row. How to move to the next row? How to move to the next row? TR. TR means what? Table row. Opening and closing. Here we need to define TD. TD tag I'm going to provide it. Here student name. Close the TD tag. Save it and refresh this one. See, we are getting. Now here also I want what? What is required? Input box is required, right? We need to enter the data now. So that is the purpose. TD tag again opening. Here I need to provide what? Input. Input type equal to test and name equal to yes name. So this name attribute is useful in the backend application. Based on this JavaScript level, we can able to capture the data. But right now, I'm not using, just I'm going to declaring only. What is the use of name attribute? You can able to understand in the coming sessions. Okay. So this is the way we are going to define. See what happened? We are getting this one, right? Suppose I need to provide here one more row. I need to take date of birth. Okay. So how to provide this one? TR tag opening and closing the TR. Within that first column, how to define? TD. We need to define what? Date of birth. Date of birth. Okay. So close this one, we can get the column, right? Here I need to see one more column. One more column is TD. Okay. TD. Here I need to take the date, right? Input type equal to, I need to provide the date. See, first two input box level type equal to test I'm going to provide it. Now what I'm going to provide it here? Date I'm going to provide it. Okay. Name equal to DOB. What happens? See, observations are important. Then only you can able to understand each and every tag. See, this is the way we are getting. Especially Chrome browser level, whenever you are going to using like this, it is going to get this one. See, this is called date picker. Date picker kind of thing, it is going to get automatically. Understood? This is the way we are going to define the data birth. Suppose I need to provide here email. I need to take the email. So TR opening and closing the TR. Why I'm going to opening and closing this TR tag? Separate row. Separate row. One more column is required. One more column is required. Here I need to provide what? Email ID. Email ID. Close this one. Close this one. So refresh this one. We can get like this. Here one more column level. One more column level. I need to provide what? Input type equal to email. I want to accept email format. Email format means what? At the rate symbol is required, dot symbol is required. Okay, that is called email format, right? So name equal to email. Close this input, close this TD, close this TD, save it and refresh this one. It is going to allow only email format. Only email format. Okay. Suppose I need to take mobile number. Mobile number. I need to allow only numbers only. I need to allow only numbers. Opening and closing this one. Here I need to provide what? TD tag I'm going to providing mobile number. Save it and refresh this one. You can get the mobile, right? Now I need to enter here what? I need to enter here what? Input, right? Mobile number I need to take. Mobile numbers are numbers only, right? Numbers only. So that is the case level input tag only, but type I'm going to changing number. What is the observation here? Input tag only. I'm going to providing what? Text, date, email, number, like that radio button, checkbox. You can able to use multiple. Here you need to provide what? Mobile. And close this input tag and td. Save it and refresh. Yes. Suppose date of birth above, I want to see the gender. TR tag opening and closing the TR tag. Within that, I need to provide the TD. Here, I need to provide the gender. Opening and closing the tag is required. Refresh. Yes, we are getting. Here, I need to see the radio buttons, male or female. So one column level two radio buttons I want to see. One is male, another one is female. So how to define? Input tag only. Type equal to radio. Name equal to gender. Value equal to, here I'm going to provide the value also. Why? Because whenever I'm going to selecting, the radio button value is male. And we are going to providing here male and close the input tag. Even you can able to give like this. Why? Because that radio button value I need to display like this. Here where it is, here TD tag is not available. That's the reason outside it is there, right? So we need to bring this one, TD. Opening and closing the TD. Where that one properly it is missing. Here we are going to providing another kind of TR. Remove this one. Okay. TD it is opening. Now it is okay. Save this one and refresh. Properly we are getting. Similarly, I need to provide here female also. Take this one and paste it. Here value is I need to provide what? Female. Here I need to provide what? Female. Save it and refresh this one. Now you can see. Sir, if I'm going to change in here name attribute is gender 1, then what happened? What happened? Both you are going to select it. That is not correct, right? That's why, especially radio buttons, only one at a time if you want to select, name attribute must be same only. Same only. Now you can see, we can get like this. Input tag only, radio type this one. Suppose I need to provide the qualification. Another kind of TR I'm going to provide it. Opening and closing. Here I need to provide the TD tag. Here I need to provide what? Qualification. Qualifications are many. That time you can able to use checkbox, not for the radio. Radio button is only one choice, but checkbox is multiple. That time you can use checkboxes. Okay. How to use the checkboxes? Here opening the TD, separate column, right? Here we need to define. Here we need to define input type equal to checkbox value equal to VTech. Okay, I need to close this one and I need to provide here what? VTech. See what happened if I'm going to using like this, you can get the VTech. Similarly, I need to provide MS. BTech next to MS only, right? People are planning like that only. So here, MS. Save it and refresh this one. See, multiple you can able to select, but radio button is only one only. Now I need to provide here communication address. Communication address. So that is the purpose. We need to provide here what? Another kind of TR opening and closing the TR. Within that, I need to provide here TD address and close the TD. Here I need to provide what? Another kind of TD. Here we need to use test area. How many columns are required? Columns equal to 5 columns. Rows equal to 10 rows. And opening and closing the test area. Okay, so save it, and you can refresh this one. We can get like this. Here, columns, if we want to increase this one, you can provide here 20. Save it. So test area, when we are going to using, if you are going to enter multiple kind of rows, then you can use test area. Now I need to provide the button. Register and cancel kind of button. So TR opening and closing the TR. Within that, I need to provide what? TD. Here you need to provide what? Input type equal to we need to provide what? Type equal to submit. Okay. Value equal to register. And close this one and refresh your TD. I need to close now. TD also I need to close, right? Save it and refresh this one. Yes, we are getting. So another kind of button, we need to provide cancel. You need to provide this one. Just you need to copy this one and paste it here. And I need to provide here what? Reset. And value is what? Cancel. Save it and refresh. So why I'm going to explaining this one is, your input type is submit we are using, number we are using, email we are using, date we are using, checkbox we are using, radio buttons we are using. Okay, radio we are using, text we are using, right? Number you are using, email you are using, like that, different types, but input tag only based on the type, different kind of way it is going to behave. That is the part you need to understand. I hope you people are understanding today. We are day 2 level, table how to use, and how to use the image tag, right? How to use the paragraph, that and all you people are understood.